I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cheated this morning. I woke up, watched the sun come up, and then I went back to bed because I got to bed too late last night. And now I'm ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Day 3 on the Carnival Jubilee, and we were on a mission to do it all. Join us as we soak up the sun and explore all the fun this large ship has to offer. From the Lido Deck to the delicious food included in your cruise fare. And maybe even a little karaoke. We were determined to make the most of our second sea day. So stick around to see if we actually managed to do everything we set out to do.
No.
You're not allowed to have a bottle of wine.
So today is a beautiful sea day. We finally woke up to some sunshine, warm weather.
Day 3. Today's sea is the sea that I want to see. Check that out. Beautiful. Look at that sunshine.
It's so nice out.
Brandy, you got to go out there. It's life-changing.
Oh, I am. I'm checking my book. Oh, man, yes. Beautiful. Yeah. Twilight Fun balcony. Down my way, homie.
Adric and I got to sit out here and read for a while. There's nothing better than sitting on a balcony and reading. It's great.
I'm going to have to watch out for that sun today. I'll be okay. This is not my first rodeo. You can feel that we're moving a little bit more today, but it was actually really comforting when I was sleeping. I kind of enjoy that. Like it being rocked like a little baby. Like a little baby. Mommy. 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 My plans for today are just to get out there and enjoy the ship and enjoy the sunshine. We're gonna once again do as much as we can do, try to get on the move. I know that Edric's definitely getting in the pool today. It's sunny. We're gonna have to lather him up with the sunblock today because he's super white boy. So white the sun glisters right off him. Like blinds you.
Today, we're first going to breakfast. Then after that, we're maybe going to the pool. So fun. Yeah, so I'm so excited.
I was thinking about going to that how to make your belly flatter. They're having little lessons or something, or they teach you how to get a flatter stomach. I think I need to go to that. It's my cruise belly, okay?
Today, Adric is gonna head to the kids club for a while at some point in time today. And then Mama's gonna go do like Serenity. So that'll be happening today as well. It's our second sea day in a row. Tomorrow we end up at Mahogany Bay. So today is gonna be a great day. We are pretty excited about this weather.
This sunshine, it does something to me. It does something to my mood. It makes me just, yeah, it's great.
We got around, got our swimsuits on, and went to the buffet. Adric got his cereal, I got my coffee. But we decided that we were gonna try the BlueIguana Cantina.
Came for BlueIguana breakfast burrito. I've been looking forward to it.
It was closed.
Too late.
Shocking.
Adric's getting breakfast with a view. Give me your best dolphin.
It's 11:30 in the morning and we have our first ice cream cone.
We're trying to find a spot by the pool because Adric wanted to get in the pool. And we found a spot. We had to go up a level to 17. There wasn't a whole lot of people out there on that deck yet.
There were some seats around the pool, so the seating was not an issue.
They had a little show that they were playing with Kindle Fire at Grand Central. They were recording it there and shooting the feed to the big screen on the Lido Deck. Pretty cool.
Adric playing for a while down there at the main pool. We listened to some music. There was some entertainment down there. The weather was nice, but the water was freezing. So Adric got in and I put my feet in.
Here we go. I'm at the pool right now. So many kids that I don't know. Here we go.
That's as far as I got. The water was so cold. Like there were no adults in the pool.
Mom's not getting in for some reason. She's not getting.
Now that we fueled up and enjoyed some much needed sunshine, let's explore all the different areas of the Carnival Jubilee that can make your sea day a day to remember. Getting around the ship is pretty straightforward. The lower decks are really the interactivity hubs leading up to the main accommodation decks. Think staterooms in the middle. Then you'll find more action in open spaces as you head to the upper decks. It's a big ship, but honestly, it's super easy to navigate. Let's quickly touch on Carnival Jubilee's 6 theme zones. The Ultimate Playground is your go-to for outdoor activities. You'll find the thrilling Bolt roller coaster, the fun of the Waterworks water park, sports courts for some action, mini golf for a bit of friendly competition, and a ropes course.
So scared.
Summer Landing offers a more relaxed sports bar-ish social vibe, complete with a pool, Guy's Pig and Anchor for great barbecue, and the Heroes Lounge. It's also where you'll find essential services like guest services and where you can book shore excursions. The Outer Deck Summer Landing is fantastic for strolling with the patio pool and hot tubs in the back.
Lido.
The Lido Deck is a vibrant heart of outdoor fun and entertainment. This is where the lively deck parties happen. You'll find the 2-story Red Frog Tiki Bar, along with casual and tasty eateries like BlueIguana for Mexican flavors and Guy's Burger Joint. And of course, the arcade. The Lido Marketplace Buffet is also here. And don't forget Big Chicken in the back, it's definitely one of our favorites. Grand Central, the stunning multi-deck atrium right in the center of the ship hosts the majority of your main stage entertainment. You can also grab a coffee at Java Blue Cafe or indulge your sweet tooth at the Cherry on Top Candy Shop. For more entertainment in the Central Hub, you'll also find the Piano Bar, the Comedy Club, and the Casino. Finally, the unique ocean theme zones, Currents and Shores. These zones offer a more laid-back atmosphere with their own distinct bars and eateries like Coastal Slice and Emerald's Bistro. While I honestly feel like they're very much alike, they provide different spaces to relax and enjoy a drink. We'll definitely be exploring these more in detail later in the series. For a complete and up-to-date guide to all the venues and amenities in the Carnival Jubilee, be sure to check out the official Carnival website. It's super helpful for planning your cruise.
And we headed to the back of Deck 16, to the Tides Pool again.
So Adric got into the pool and the water was a hair warmer.
It's actually way better than the other one.
Maybe this much.
It feels so good.
I told him that I would sit in the water. I lied because that water was so cold.
And there's so many kids.
The kids were having a grand old time in the pools. Everybody was being respectful. They turned the entire pool into a game of sharks and minnows. They had a great time. Bolt was running.
Sea Day, boat running. It didn't run yesterday, but it was running today. Yeah, it ran all day today, so that means it ran more than what it did our whole Mardi Gras cruise.
I'm going to try and ride Bolt this week, but it did confirm in Adric's little head that he was not riding Bolt.
Maybe we'll be able to drop him off one of these days and Brandy and I just go and do it.
I'm pretty excited to ride Bolt.
Actually, it's kind of disappointing when I look at it because, like, it's cool to say that you rode a roller coaster on a cruise ship, but it's $15 and you only go around twice. It's over quick. It's still cool though. I bet you get some cool views up there. It's just cool to say that you rode a roller coaster out in the middle of the ocean, right? On a cruise ship. How many people can say they've done that today? Only people that have cruised on these newer Carnival ships.
It was about lunchtime. We decided we were going to eat. Adric wanted big chicken again, so went got him some big chicken and some french fries.
The sauciness.
Man, that barbecue ranch sauce and the barbecue sauce that they have back there at the big chicken, the bomb.
Those sauces are so good.
It's very good.
Man, I'm about to sneak some in a little baggie. Take it home with me. Just kidding. Don't do that. Then we went to the BlueIguana Cantina because it opened up. So we're going back to the Lido Deck. Lots of music going on. Starting to get a little louder there. There's some stuff about to happen entertainment-wise. BlueIguana Cantina, they serve breakfast and lunch there. But for lunch, they had like tacos and burritos. One line is for tacos, one line is for burritos. But you can have them make it, just put it in a bowl or do whatever you want. Kind of like, think like Chipotle. That's basically what a BlueIguana Cantina is. And so they'll make you your own burrito, whatever you want on it. But they have a list of ingredients. I got a jalapeno tortilla with some chicken and then everything. I said a little bit of everything. So we got like beans, rice, lettuce, pico, and we're ready to go.
Was no match for me. All gone.
And I got a jalapeno tortilla with beef and all of the toppings. It was the bomb. I mean, that burrito was so good. Seriously, it hit the spot.
It's so good.
Then they have a little salsa bar over there too. A bunch of guys, hot sauces, and then salsas too.
I love it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, we got some drinks from around there and watched the entertainment down at the main pool.
Yeah, they had the Lone Star tailgate party going on there, I think. Some kind of sports party theme going on there on the Lido Deck. Enjoy the entertainment for a little bit. Then we went to the Waterworks water park.
Adric played around in the little splash pad for a little while, and he and I went up and went down the yellow slide. None of the other slides were open. I'm not quite sure why none of the other ones were open, but the yellow one was the only one that was open today. So Adric and I went up and went down the yellow slide and had so much fun. Those slides are fun.
So fun.
That kind of got me used to the water a little bit. So then Adric was like, all right, it's time for you to get into the pool.
Then we went back to 16 again, and Brandy got into the pool this time.
It was cold as can be. So cold. There was another adult in there with me. He felt the same way, but he said he had had a lot more liquid courage than I had. He said, I've been drinking most of the day and got into this because I am nice and toasty on the inside.
As the day went on, you saw more and more adults in the pool.
But yeah, it was a great day to just kind of chill by the pool.
Really starting to enjoy this sea day.
Beer 30.
But then we ended our pool day in the hot tub. Adric met a young lady in the hot tub that had been to the Camp Ocean, and she was like, I had so much fun. This little lady pretty much convinced him that he was gonna go to Camp Ocean. So he came back, changed his clothes super quick, and we were down on the 4th floor going to Camp Ocean. He was actually pretty excited.
Camp Ocean is like a daycare facility on the ship. It doesn't cost you any extra money to drop your kids off there. They have like 4 different age groups. We've never had a problem with it in the past. It's a super cool program. I love it. And I think after like 10 p.m. or something like that, you get charged extra money. But for most of the day, like all day long, it don't cost you any extra. So if mom and dad want to get away, send the kids off there. They have all kinds of stuff for the kids to do there. They're not just sitting around all bored and stuff. They have trained professionals there to watch over your kid. There's also a teen center here. Pretty much kids of all ages up to the age of 17 have a place of their own to go, and they get cooler and cooler the older they get. I know our daughter on one of our cruises before went to one of these teen centers, met some friends, and was just hanging out with her friend the rest of the cruise, like just checking in with us on the app. Like, if you're bringing your family on this cruise, you're gonna have a good time.
We signed him in. It was super simple. We got him there at 4:15, and then at 5 o'clock is when pickup time is.
We got there and they're like, well, we close at 5 and we open back up at 6.
So there's like an hour where they're closed there.
And I believe it was like 4:15 at that time. So we're like, oh, that's fine. So we drop them off. We had like 45 minutes to ourselves. So we're like, well, we got to do something that we can't do when we have the kid. So we went to Serenity. Serenity is the adults only area of the ship, deck 18 forward.
It was nice. It was quiet. Perfect place to go and just relax.
Lots of adults there, just chilling.
Everybody was sleeping back there. It was like nap time back there at 4:30.
It's always nap time in that area, okay? Always nap time.
This is one of those quiet spots on the ship if you want to get away from all the chaos on a cruise ship.
Got your own pool there, and there's another bar back there too.
Got ourselves some drinks down there at the Serenity bar. James was pretty excited. They had some Miller High Life down there. I got Jack and Coke.
Some bars will have drinks that others won't. They'll have their own menus and all that.
But we went and kind of kicked our feet up, looked out at the ocean. It was a nice night for it.
Just dropped the kid off at Camp Ocean. We only got 45 minutes, so we're just enjoying our time.
It's beautiful. Just came up to Serenity, got a drink, and now we're just basking in the sun, watching the waves go by. It's glorious. And I love my kids, but nobody's going, Mom!
Little Edric, we love him to death, but that kid's got so much energy.
By the time we got a drink and got to sit down and chill, we had like 20 minutes left. The sun was getting lower in the sky. Just sat back with some peace and quiet. Me and Mama just chilled there for a little bit, like.
Bro, this is the real deal.
You ever look at the clouds and decide what animals they look like?
Yeah, it looks like smoke.
It does. The clouds are super pretty.
So lucky to have this life. So fortunate to be able to travel and do this.
So we just hung back there until about 4:50 before we had to go head back to getting Adric from the, oh my God, I cannot with this dude. Wash on, wash off, because tomorrow is window cleaning day.
So it was time to go back. We went and picked up Adric. He had a blast. He didn't get to do much because he was only there for 45 minutes, but he liked it. He's always a little skeptical about it at first, but once he gets there, he's like, oh, it's not too bad. So check that out. That's an option for you if you have kids.
So today has been a beautiful day here on the Carnival Jubilee. What a great sea day. Adric just got back from Camp Ocean. I think we're gonna go out to dinner tonight. I'm not sure exactly where that's gonna be yet. All I know is wherever we go, it's gonna be included in our stay, because that's how we'd like to roll. And on this ship, you can do that. You can get away with spending little money on food, if not any money on food, if you really want to. That's nice. Man, this balcony, this is just beautiful. We're gonna go see what we can do with the rest of the sea day.
We plan on making it a quick little dinner and then go out and check out some entertainment. This is what we've been waiting for.
Let's do this.
So tonight for dinner, we booked the Italian restaurant, and it was about an hour wait. So while we waited, we kind of went down and checked out a couple different things. Went to Pig and Anchor and got a drink down at Pig and Anchor.
At the Flavortown bar, I got an hazy IPA, and Brandy got some kind of black cherry bourbon drink that was recommended by the bartender. They make brews in-house on the ship. They actually had one in the mash tun going while we were there. Man, I don't know if I got a video of that. And they do brewery tours too, so keep an eye on your planner.
We really like that Parched Pig brand. All the beers that I've had from them have been really good. I don't like the hoppy beers or anything like that, but James does, and he seems to really enjoy those beers as well. Found a crossword down here at the Java Blue Cafe, and we've been doing this crossword, and it's actually kind of hard.
Adric has been a little cranky. He didn't get his nap, but he looks good though. He looks fresh.
He looks nice.
He looks fresh for tonight.
Drippy. We did note that there are some machines around the ship that you can exchange bigger bills for.
USD only. I do remember reading that on the kiosk.
And we will need to be doing something like that. Normally I go to the bank and get everything taken care of, but this time around I did not have the opportunity to do that. So I do have some bigger bills that I would love to get broken down for our port days. We won't be doing that in the morning tomorrow before we get off the ship, but tomorrow night we'll probably have to do that for our next 2 port days.
We had time to kill, so we went to the Limelight Lounge for karaoke because I had it marked on my planner. You can heart things that you want to do, and the app will notify you when the time is up.
I wanted to sing some karaoke. Adric said he was going to sing karaoke with me, so we had some songs picked out from home that we were going to sing. There was karaoke 2 times a day the last couple days, but we get in there and Adric wasn't too really feeling it, but we walked in and you could tell his eyes were like, wow, this is super cool.
But he wasn't too sure whether or not he was going to do it, but we were just sitting there enjoying the entertainment.
No, I'm not going with her.
There was a bunch of people in there. You scanned a QR code. Their playlists were incredible. But all the songs that I normally sing, they were already sang. So I really had no idea what to sing. There was a lot of families in there. It was a family-friendly ordeal. So kind of a fun little environment there at the Limelight Lounge. It turned into the nightclub at night. I'd be interested to see what that looks like though.
So that's where you'll find the dance for all you party animals that want to be up late at night. I think that's open till 2:30 or something like that. I don't know what time it is, but a lot of things start to slow down as the night comes to wraps. But that is one place that you can still party if you're a party animal. Okay. And it's a cool little lounge. So go check it out at least. So our table was ready.
Went to the Italian restaurant. We had experiences on the Mardi Gras as well, so we were looking forward to this one. But they came around and took all of our orders. They initially brought us out some bread, but they just dropped the bread off on the table, and we had like the olive oil and everything in the center, so we basically just kind of made up a little concoction to dip our bread in. I feel like the last time they made a concoction for us in the middle of the table, but I could be wrong.
They had wine on the menu, asked me about the wine. I was like, oh, maybe I won't get wine, I'll just get beer. Then she asked me if I wanted wine. I was like, well, since you asked, yes. Oh, I got a glass of wine. She was like, well, if you get the bottle, it's cheaper.
Because you can recork it and pretty much take it to another restaurant for tomorrow night or, whatever you want to do.
And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And then Brandy had to butt in, and she's like, no.
Nope.
You're not allowed to have a bottle of wine.
No, he can have one glass of wine.
Mama shut me down. I was like, all right.
I had to overrule my husband.
She's like, you know what happens when you drink wine? Next thing you know, you're ripping your shirt off, partying in the bathroom of the stateroom, in the bathroom of the stateroom, in the bathroom of the stateroom.
If you don't know why my husband's not allowed to drink a bottle of wine, watch Mardi Gras.
That was okay. I didn't need any. I didn't need it by that point. I was feeling pretty good at that point. Had a nice little sea buzz going on.
Now we're sailing, baby.
Had a nice little sea buzz.
I got the caprese salad, which was meh. It was okay. And then I got an eggplant parmigiano, which was very good. And then I got a tiramisu for dessert, which was also very good. My food was great. Really enjoyed it. Food was awesome.
I ordered minestrone for my appetizer and fish and lemon tort for dessert. Well, Brandy ordered it for me. I don't usually eat dessert. Man, that tartar sauce that they give you for the fish.
My fish was good, but that tartar sauce was next level.
I just want to keep eating it. Like, can you give me a bowl of tartar sauce? Jeez, it was good.
Adric got a meatball because the woman said you have to try the meatball, and it was very good. It was a very good meatball.
Bro, that's a good meatball.
It looks fantastic.
And then he got chicken tenders and fries. And then he also got like a carbonara style pasta with no bacon. So he had like 2 full meals. And then for dessert, he got like an apple dumpling. It was named different, but he really liked his food as well.
Yeah, it was good.
The service was a bit slower.
It wasn't as snappy of service as our main dining experience or Chibang.
The waters definitely were not being filled up.
No, the other ones were just so fast.
It was probably a normal, but I think where they struggled was the drinks. We did notice a little bit of a difference in the service there.
I dare you to touch this.
We looked into the entertainment for this evening and didn't really see anything too exciting. It is the night before port day, so it's an earlier night for us. Well, we intended on being an early night anyways.
So we went to center stage, found a little place to sit there up top. Wasn't the greatest place to see the show, but there was the Lone Star Tailgate Party Performers. I don't know what they were calling it, but it was like a band playing a little show.
It was good, but we were ready to come back to our room. And then we went back to Summer Landing and watched some football and then headed back to our room. And we got a drink on the way at the Mariner Bar. They had a bunch of different beers there along with some energy drinks that you could order.
And we didn't want to be out too late because tomorrow is our very first port day at Roatan. Or Roatan. I don't know how you say that. Roatan.
So tomorrow morning, 8:30, we get off the ship. And then all aboard is 4:30. So we're at Mahogany Bay. We don't really have anything planned. We were told Mahogany Bay has some activities that you can participate in on the port. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that we don't have anything planned. I guess we're just gonna have to kind of see. But I did decide today that if there is nothing to do and we are not interested in the port, we are getting back on the ship. Because Adric had a great time at the kids club. I wouldn't mind going back to Serenity. I wouldn't mind going to the casino, the things I haven't got to do yet on this ship. So we'll have a good port day tomorrow. Fingers crossed,
We'll see how it goes.
We've never been to this port before, so it's exciting. I'm ready to check it out. I don't really know much about it, to tell you the truth. I like to be prepared, but sometimes when I'm preparing, I prepare too much, and I want to be looking at it with fresh eyes and a fresh perspective. I want to be influenced by any influencers. We're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. Sometimes that turns out okay, sometimes it doesn't, but we'll see. I know they have a beach here that you can get to. We'll figure it out, right? It's an island off the coast of Honduras. That's really all I know about it. I'm gonna have to learn everything as I go tomorrow. And you're gonna join us, right? I hope so. Because I don't want you to go anywhere. I'm having a good time. Me and you, I think we're just now getting to know each other, aren't we? I hate to rush this, but I feel like I've known you forever. I feel like I'm in love with you. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do so. Makes it more likely that you see our next posting. Like the video, and yeah, watch some other videos. We have other videos on this, about this ship, on this series, and other cruises, all inclusives. If you're into all that kind of stuff.
Wherever you are, and I know that my heart will go on.
Bye.